Good afternoon, everyone. Wanted to share a little thought with you on moral conservative today. Exporting immorality. There are many times that I've looked at this great country and thought how wonderful it was to be called an American. I still believe that way. I'm the kind of guy that likes to kneel at the cross, but I also like to stand for the flag. There was a time in this country when this country exported the gospel of Jesus Christ. This country exported morality. We would fight wars. We would rebuild nations. We never asked for an acre of ground. We never asked for anything in return. The only thing we did was to try to help in every natural disaster and in every problem around the world. Yes, many times we did the wrong thing, but we always did it what I felt like was with an honesty and an integrity that we just don't see anymore. There was honor, respect, a helping hand, life, liberty, freedom. The American way. We are the only country in the world that has a phrase like that, the American way. It means that all men are created equal. It means that we're able to work, pay our taxes, have a home, raise a family, and be safe and secure. The problem is that nowadays we have a group of politicians that are wanting to destroy this great nation. Today, our nation is not exporting morality, but we are exporting immorality. And in that, it is because we have a rotten seed in our government. There is no doubt that when African nations are told by the United States of America that they must push forward the alphabet soup diagnosis of anyone that has any kind of alphabet before their name, that they must push forward that agenda or they won't get money and help from us. That's wrong. You can debate whether we should be given money or not, and I'm of the mind that we give way, way too much money to foreign entities. If they don't support us, they don't like us, they shouldn't get our money. But we'll give money to anybody. Now, when African nations will say, we're not going to follow this immorality, or we're not going to follow this rule and regulation, pushing abortion on us when we don't want abortion, pushing immorality on us when that's not what we want our country to be, then I say, hallelujah to them. Thank you for standing up for your values, even if Americans' values, or I should say the administration's values, are not what used to be. One of the great things about this nation has always been that it presented the gospel overseas. Now there are nations that are saying they want to send the gospel to America, which is very frightening for me because we are still a great nation and we still have millions of American Christians here, biblical value voters, people that want to see this nation succeed and grow. But when our energy independence is cut off because a politician decides he would rather spend $30 trillion or $20 trillion or $10 trillion on green ideas when we've got more oil than any other nation in the world. I love this country. I'm old. I've seen it go from great and free to not so free. It would be unbelievable for someone my age if I were to sit down and talk to a young person and tell them exactly how I used to live, the freedoms I had to be able to do what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. Now we've got a big brother looking over us. WHO is about to receive permission from our government to do what they want to the next time there is a so-called pandemic. We've also got the United Nations that would love to put troops in our country. They would love to see us do away with our Second Amendment. We are a nation that was founded on Judeo-Christian values, and this is a nation that needs to keep those Judeo-Christian values 100%. I know I'm a dinosaur, but I know the nation that I grew up in the 60s and 70s and 80s was a great nation. We had our faults, but we were a great nation. What I see today is a nation that is faltering and teetering and about to fall off a cliff. The solution to that is morality and conservatism. We need moral values, biblical values, treating others with respect, treating others the way you want to be treated. We also need conservative values. People need to earn their own way. People need to understand that we're not Mr. Moneybags, Uncle Sam the Moneybags. We need to make sure that people that come to this country don't just come here to get a free meal, free education, and then want to change our country. We used to have immigration where people came to this country, and when they came to this country, they immigrated or they wove themselves into our society. They learned English. They abided by our laws. We don't have that anymore. So a part of me is very sad because of what we lost, but a part of me says we can still regain this if we continue to fight. And that's what this moral conservative channel is all about. Trying to promote moral conservative values in our government, in our churches, everywhere. Fair play, honesty, integrity. That's what this nation was built on. That's what it was when it was a city set on a shining hill. It was like a lighthouse to all the people. And we welcome people that wanted to be a part of America. But nowadays, we got people coming in the middle of the night. Immigration has gone wild. I just wanted to do a test post here today, a test. I didn't really have a lot to say, didn't have anything much prepared. I just wanted to make sure that I could get this on okay. But I'll be posting things along the way to try to encourage and bless people in one way or the other. So I hope you tune in. I hope you will subscribe to the channel, even though it's not going to cost you anything to do so. And if you like what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, you can give me a thumbs down. It's okay. I just want you to know that I love this country, and I believe in kneeling at the cross, and I believe in standing for the flag. So God bless everybody. Have a great day, and I will see you the next time I'm on here.